This is an SLS 3D printer, which stands for Selective Laser Sintering. I'm going to open it up here for you and show you what's on the inside. So here we have the build chamber. This is where all the magic happens. This is a platform inside of here that lowers and raises, and it deposits a layer of sediment, this powder here, nylon powder. Every time it passes over, the laser will heat it up and redeposit another layer. So this is the fuse sift. It's sort of like a collection and storage container for all of our powder. So when we print in the fuse, there's not going to be any supports, so there's going to be a lot of loose powder that acts as a support. Luckily with this unit right here, we can reuse that support powder in more prints. Weighs about 40 to 50 pounds when it's totally full. Okay, so now I'm going to empty the build chamber here, and our first step is going to be just to break off as much of the loose powder as we possibly can. Our parts are going to look pretty rugged right here. They finally get polished off in our next machine. Still a little warm. This print just finished this morning. And when I say finished, I mean it just tried to finish cooling down. Half of the print time actually comes from just cooling down so I can handle the parts again. So it just looks like a big glob of mess, but as we work it and as we break it, it turns into our perfect form in the end. So all the excess falls right down here into my storage hopper down below. I can't open it to show you because I have to keep everything very clean inside of there. A big part of this process is just keeping everything extremely clean, reusing, reorganizing. If there's even a hair that gets inside of the build chamber over there, the laser's going to hit it and it's just going to explode or burn. So I'll just finish up a couple of these parts here and then we'll take it to the next step. So I'm just trying to break off that surface armor. It doesn't look like a fully finished part because the first pass of the laser, it defines an outline of it, and that outline is called surface armor. It's sort of an adhesion that sort of makes the part a little bit stronger up until this process when we can remove that layer, and then that's when we actually get the definition. So it doesn't look like much now, but it's about to get defined in our next step. Let's take it over there. You can see there's divoting in here, just a little bit of ugliness. It all comes off like magic. As I sandblast, it actually adds a polishing agent, which is a little bit of water and a special chemical that they devised to specifically make these parts shine and be crisp. You can see our detail is all visible now, and it looks like a totally different part than what we started with. You can see it's totally unfinished, doesn't look like anything, and we're totally done here. From here, I'll give it a couple coats of paint and maybe a UV coating for the text here, and I think we're good to go. This is probably the first step of the process. I have to attach our modular board to our custom board here. This is a generic board that you can buy that helps you program different things, but when we attach them together, they become the full Raven. This is solder paste here. It's a low temperature solder paste, and it allows me to melt it together with a heat gun rather than a soldering iron. So this is going to be our final step of the assembly. There's not too many components here, so it goes together pretty quick. This button slides in. Our lens for our LED. our nuts so you could mount it on your racks. And then we'll board. Slides in like that. This piece marries here.
What?
Once it's all aligned, we can start screwing it together. With our main screws in, we can put our final fascia pieces on. And then our final 4 screws to secure our front fascia pieces. And there we have it, our completed Raven. Our final step before she can go out the door is you have to actually make sure it works. So I'll bring up our @Full app here. I'll connect everything in. I am connected to the network on this one. The rock will be on 1. And the sky on 2. I can hop into device configuration. I immediately see my Raven. Very good. I can scan the RDM. I see Universe 1 and Universe 2. The rock box is on Universe 1. I can turn it on and it does flash. I can turn off Universe 1, turn on Universe 2 now, and we can see that it is functioning correctly.